one E and a 2E and a 3E.
Yeah, nice, perfect.
Yeah, great.
Okay, cool. Let's just sync the audio.
So, okay, it's done. Okay,
There's no
good.
point. There's no point.
There's no point.
Okay, cool. So, we're good to go? Hey, welcome back to another episode of GFAtv. I'm Xeno, and in today's episode, I have the special gift of interviewing GFA ICAC winner Johan Smith. We talk about all sorts of things, from Johan's piano arrangements to fingernails to even the fan boats that drive around swamps in Florida. Please enjoy this very special interview. Greetings and welcome back to another GFAtv interview. I'm joined here with Johan Smith. How are you doing?
Very, very fine, thank you.
How long have you been on tour now? How many weeks?
1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
What do you think the most interesting thing you've experienced was on tour?
I drove a boat.
You drove a boat?
It was great.
Okay.
Yes. I discovered...
Where?
It was in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw some alligators.
Really?
And I never went to a drive-thru. So I experienced my first drive-thru. It was funny.
That's crazy.
Mexican food. Oh my God, Mexican food.
The only boats I can think of in Florida are the ones with the fan on the back. You know, have you seen those where it's a boat and then there's a on the back? Have you seen those?
No.
Bringing in a fan boat for Johan.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
please.
yes. Bring the boat.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Very Florida boat. Like
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like a hovercraft, kind of.
Would love to take one of these boats
yeah.
too. True American thing, you know.
Very American, yeah.
Movies and everything. It's
That's great. That's great.
Oh yeah.
So on your program, you're playing a really wide variety of styles. You're playing some older music, some newer music. Where do you feel most at home with which piece on your program right now?
Difficult to say because I practice all this piece, you know. So for me, it's natural to play all of this.
Yeah.
Maybe the nocturnal is maybe the nocturnal of Britain. It's maybe the piece. Every time I play this piece, I love it even more. You know, I discover new elements in the music. It's crazy. For me,
It's such a rewarding piece, you know, because the end is like a gift.
Exactly.
After everything.
This is beautiful sunsets after all this night. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this piece so much. It's maybe the piece that gives me the most feeling, the most energy when I play it in concert.
That's cool. That's really cool. So, outside of the classical guitar, do you have any kind of secret double life?
Well, it's not a secret, but I play extreme metal.
Yeah.
With my band.
That's awesome.
It's actually most. I don't know how to describe it. It's maybe black death, progressive thrash metal, maybe something like that.
That's cool. And you're doing guitar in that?
Yes. I composed some songs and perform live as well.
Do you feel that there are certain things from electric guitar that help make your classical guitar better, or vice versa? Do you think they help each other? Do you think it's...
Well, for a long time, I always thought that it was a one-way thing, you know, like the classical were useful to play electric guitar. Sure. That's true, of course. Yeah. But I figured it maybe 2 years ago that it was the case on the opposite, you know? Yeah. Like the energy you have with playing by playing with a metal band on stage. Yeah. You know, the fact that you're assuming what you're doing and you put everything you have into it. It really helps me to perform classical guitar, you know, because we are. It's so difficult, you know, to make sound and to make everything sounds good and everything. So if you're just assuming with, you know, lots of strength and okay, now I'm here and you will listen to me, you know.
Yeah.
There's something
This
like
is the energy, you know.
yeah. There's something so commanding about
yes.
electric guitar that
Yes.
performance-wise, if you can be a classical guitar performer with the mind of an electric guitar player, you're gonna be like solid performer and musician.
I think it helps a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
The mindset, the fact of going on stage and okay, now you are at my place and
Yeah.
I'm speaking now.
See
You know.
me, it's
Yes.
me. Yeah.
You have to impose yourself to. Yeah. It's really helps me in that way. I think. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Now, you have fingers, as we all do when we play
Yeah,
classical
I
guitar.
hope.
Right? I hope so, right? No, none of the... but if you had to choose one finger to be your favorite, P, I, M, A, or even C.
Oh no, I don't choose this one.
Do you do your pinky scales?
Oh no, I never understood how it was possible to use this little one.
Yeah. You gotta have a nail that goes...
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Which finger is your favorite?
Actually, all of them except for the annular.
Yeah.
I use a lot the major.
Yeah.
But a few weeks ago, I started to use a lot more the index.
Mm-hmm.
I have a weird shape of my nails on the index. It's a little bit flatter on one side.
Sure.
So I use it to doing a lot of rest strokes, but with the intensity of a free stroke. You know,
Sure.
by using the articulation here.
Yeah.
So it allows to use the color of a rest stroke.
Sure.
I love this kind of thing.
That's great.
But the A is the worst. It's only the bad little
he's
duck,
the villain. Yeah. That's really
I'm
fun.
practicing so much right now for just the right hand, playing the piece, only the right hand with no left hand,
Yeah.
just to working on the weight I'm putting on the A and everything.
It's always like a question mark sometimes for me. It's like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
So you and me are on a boat, like the one in Florida.
Okay,
a fan boat.
the big.
Except it breaks down on an island. We're stranded on an island, okay?
Okay.
We're stuck. We have 2 guitars, a music stand, and some music. You have to pick, though. You get one piece that's a solo and one piece that's a duo that we have to play forever until we get help.
Okay.
So what would you pick? I mean, you talked a lot about Nocturnal. Would that be your choice?
Maybe that will be my choice, or the Folias by Ponce.
Okay.
Maybe.
The Ponce Folias.
Of course, the Chacon maybe will be a great choice as well.
That's good. That's good.
I think yes, but the Nocturnal now, yes.
Yeah, sure.
For
And
sure.
a duet?
Duet. Is it possible to have an ensemble or just one piece?
It's you.
A set.
It's you and me.
Yeah.
But we could also have someone else too.
So we have to be okay.
We have to be a duet together.
Yeah. I know. What do you want to play?
I mean, with your kind of metal background, maybe some Koshkin. I think Koshkin has some cool duets.
Why not? Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
The I mean, I love the Tedesco.
Yeah. The Prelude and Fugue. That's what I would say.
That's beautiful.
I think.
It's beautiful
Yes.
stuff. A lot of your upcoming work is transcriptions that you've done.
Yeah.
How did you get into transcriptions, and what pieces are you working with right now?
The thing is, I've always saw the transcriptions as a way to learn more,
Yeah.
How the piece is constructed and everything.
Yeah.
So, and I was always frustrated to not playing Mozart, not playing Schumann, not playing, all these composers. So, and actually during 2 years ago, during the first lockdown, everything, I was searching for something to practice.
Yeah.
So that's when I started to do these transcriptions.
So when you decide on a transcription, how do you determine what works best for a transcription? Is there trial and error, or when you listen, do you just know?
The thing is, for Schubert, for example, I was working on a lot of different leaders, and for example, I work on the Death and the Maiden, the little song.
Yeah.
It's so easy to play. I mean, it's not easy, but it's playable But after like one day, I found that no, it doesn't sound right on the guitar. It sounds empty.
Yeah.
And sometimes you cannot fight against it. You know, it's just this way, so it's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Of course, what is the most the best pieces for the guitar, I think, at my opinion, is the shortest one, like a big set of short pieces, like the Xeno, for example. You know, because we are always struggling with the tuning and everything like that, so difficult for us to play in different in a lots of, you know, for a sonata, for example, a Mozart sonata. It's crazy to play on guitar. It's too difficult.
Do you start just going with the piano score, or do you just start writing straight away? Do you play by ear a little bit?
Actually, I hate to lose my time, you know. So when you start a transcription, for example, the El König, you don't know if the end of the piece will still be playable, you know. You start at the beginning, okay, it's possible, but it's modulates so much in the piece. You're like sweating, oh my God, I hope it's possible to play it.
So where do you start from?
So start from the beginning, just read it, you know, the piano score, to make a very rough version of it. But you know that, okay, if I can make some tricks, you know, to make it playable. You know it. So you just read it very badly, and after that, after you have reading it, start to write it and to put the fingerings in the right place, and of course you have a lot of choices to do. And it's what you said before. It has to sound natural on the guitar, because otherwise, you know, if it sounds difficult, other guitar players maybe they will be impressed by it, because it's look difficult and my God, it's difficult. But for non-guitar players, it just will look bad, you know.
You want it to be music all the way across the board, not just for the guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd asked this question to Bo in my last interview. I kind of joked that she's like an Olympic runner. You know? And like you and me, we both can run, right? Like you run too. Right now you're running you're running across the country doing races all the time. But I'm sure sometimes you have time to just sit down and do a leisurely run around the park for fun. What do you feel your like Olympic marathon piece is, your favorite piece?
I always play the Toccata in E minor from Bach, which is I think a good competition piece. All the Rodrigo, of course, is good.
Which Rodrigo?
For the moment I play the Sonata Giocosa.
Oh, nice.
That I love.
Yeah.
It's very party, you know. It's
the last
it's joyful and everything.
It's really cool. Yeah.
And all of this, it's still really interesting. But you know, when I just want to play something very simple, just to enjoy the moment, sight reading, I always come back to the SOR studies. Just take the book of, you know, the complete studies and take, you know, the first one, play it, and every time in SOR studies, even the simplest one in C major, you know, you have a beautiful harmony behind it. Every time you have a little twist, you know, in the harmony. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this part is beautiful. You know?
I think we've, you know, covered a lot of great topics, and I think, you know, the listeners are really going to appreciate what you have to say about practice and keeping music fresh. What can we expect from you in the coming months, the year? Like, what are your future plans, short term and long term? Well,
short term, this tour ending in May. After that, I will record the next album for Naxos, hopefully. So full of transcription, and all of the pieces I will record are pieces that are evoking childhood in many ways. So it will be a very colorful CD, I hope. I'm working on that right now. And after that, I have some projects in Europe with some orchestra. I don't know. Right now, it's still a little bit into the making.
Yeah, no one really knows.
But lots of great concerts to come, and great
Cool. Perfect. Well, I look forward to seeing more of you, and I'm really happy we got to do this. So
thank you.
Bye.
On the A,
On the
Yeah.
1 E and a, 2 E and 3 E and 4 E
and